Welcome to Quiz channel. Today we are learning the difference between traditional and reactive computer systems, a very important topic in computer science and system design. We'll understand how each system works, where it is used, and what makes them different. And yes, quizzes will come in between to test your understanding as we move ahead. A traditional computer system takes input from the user and produces output as a function of that input. In simple words, if you give X as input, the system applies some function and gives Y as output. Here, the computer itself controls the sequence of operations step by step. This makes the model very structured and predictable. Traditional systems are commonly seen in batch processing environments. The computer reads a set of instructions, performs the required operations one after another, and then stores the results. This is a linear and sequential style of working. Because of this, it is suitable for tasks where timing and outside events are not the main concern. One big strength of traditional systems is reliability. They are usually built for specific tasks, so they tend to be stable and less prone to random failures. They also support many common software applications, and often come with built-in security features like antivirus or firewall support. For many users and businesses, they can also be a budget-friendly option. At the same time, traditional systems have some clear limitations. They may be slower, offer less storage, and struggle with modern workloads that need more flexibility. These systems are also usually less portable and may not connect as smoothly with other devices or distributed platforms. So that covers the basics of traditional computer systems. Now that we've covered traditional systems basics, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 1. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. What best describes output in a traditional computer system? The correct answer is output is a function of input. Traditional systems compute output directly from the given input. This is one of their defining characteristics. Question 2. Which type of work is traditional system commonly associated with? The correct answer is batch processing tasks. Traditional systems are typically linked with batch processing, where instructions are executed in a defined sequence. Question 3. Which is a common disadvantage of traditional systems? The correct answer is limited mobility. Traditional systems are often less portable and less suited for mobile or on-the-go usage. A reactive computer system also receives input, but it does not simply produce output as a direct function of that input. Instead, it keeps interacting with the environment and responds to events as they happen. In this case, the sequence of operations is often influenced by external events rather than only internal program flow. That is why reactive systems are strongly connected with real-time applications. In reactive systems, computed results are often used to perform actions on the environment. For example, a sensor reading may trigger a machine response, an alert, or a control signal. The input here is better understood as events, not just static data. Also, computation may continue indefinitely because the system is always waiting for and reacting to new events. Reactive systems are powerful when fast response is required. They are designed for real-time responsiveness, which is very useful in gaming, robotics, and live data processing. They can also scale horizontally by adding more servers or nodes when demand increases. Along with that, they often support fault tolerance and better performance through parallel and distributed processing. Even though reactive systems are powerful, they are not always easy to build. Their distributed structure makes communication and coordination more complex. They may also cost more and require more effort to maintain properly. So that covers the basics of reactive computer systems. Now that we've covered reactive systems basics, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 2. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. What mainly controls the sequence of operations in a reactive system? The correct answer is external events or entities. Reactive systems respond to outside events, so their flow is influenced by the environment or external triggers. Question 2. Which kind of application is most suitable for reactive systems? The correct answer is real-time applications. Reactive systems are especially useful where immediate response to events is important. Question 3. Which is an advantage of reactive systems mentioned in the article? The correct answer is fault tolerance. Reactive systems are often built to continue operating even if some nodes or components fail. Now let's compare both systems directly. In a traditional system, output is mainly a function of input, while in a reactive system, the focus is on responding to interactions and events. Traditional systems do not actively interact with the environment in the same way. Reactive systems, however, use their results to affect or control the environment around them. Another major difference is in computation style. Traditional systems usually complete a task and stop, so their computation is terminating. Reactive systems may continue running without a fixed endpoint because they keep monitoring and reacting to events. Because of this ongoing interaction, reactive systems are generally more complicated in structure. Traditional systems usually process instructions one after another in a linear path. Reactive systems can handle multiple instructions or activities at the same time, which helps resource usage and responsiveness. Traditional systems are usually designed for a fixed purpose and fixed behavior. Reactive systems are more flexible and can adapt better to changing conditions. Now that we understand the direct comparison, the full difference between the two systems is clear. Now that we've covered system comparison, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 3. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. Which statement correctly compares traditional and reactive systems? The correct answer is traditional is input function based, reactive is event responsive. Traditional systems compute output from input, while reactive systems are built to respond to events and interactions. Question 2. Which system is more likely to have non-terminating computation? The correct answer is reactive system. Reactive systems often keep running continuously because they are waiting for and responding to events. Question 3. Why can reactive systems use resources more efficiently in some cases? The correct answer is they support parallel or distributed execution. Reactive systems can execute multiple activities simultaneously, which can improve performance and resource usage. So today you understood how traditional and reactive computer systems differ in behavior, structure, and application. Hope you also checked how well you understood the topic through the quizzes. If you enjoyed this learning format, do like, share, and subscribe to Expla Quiz channel.